Hey everybody, Apple finally released the much anticipated iPhone 5 in their media event this past Wednesday. That and much more coming up right after this. Okay, so clearly the iPhone 5 is the best iPhone ever to hit the market. As Apple said on their website, it says the biggest thing to happen to iPhone since iPhone. That statement couldn't be any more true. This iPhone is awesome, guys. I'm overwhelmed. It's 18% thinner. So if you can imagine how thin the iPhone 4 and 4S is, you can imagine 18% more thinner than this. It's also going to be 20% lighter than the previous iPhone 4S. That's a light phone, guys. And the resolution will also be 1136 by 640, and that will be on a 4-inch display. It's also going to have a ratio of 16 by 9, which is going to be awesome for things such as watching widescreen movies or watching videos here on YouTube. The iPhone 5 will also have 18 more pixels than the previous iPhone. I want you to stop and think about that. 18 more pixels than the previous iPhone. This is going to give it a total of 326 pixels per inch. That is going to be so awesome to look at that on this 4-inch display. Also inside we have the A6 processor, which is going to be twice as fast as the iPhone 4S. And if you own an iPhone 4S, you know how fast it is. I want you to just stop and think how fast this new iPhone is going to be. It's going to blow your mind, guys. And the next thing I'll talk about is something I am really excited about. 4G LTE is coming to the iPhone 5. Apple finally done it. I've been waiting for a couple years now for this to be implemented, as well as other people, I'm sure. 4G LTE is going to be available on AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint networks. And basically what 4G LTE is, it's wireless browsing that is extremely fast. And I don't know if you've seen the Apple video or not, but click on a web page and boom, the web page pulls up, apps download super fast, over wireless. Now this is amazing. Now 4G LTE does seem to drain battery life, so Apple stepped up and gave the battery a bigger punch. That will give you 8 hours of 4G browsing, and also 8 hours of talk time, as well as 10 hours of video playback. Apple is also putting in 3 microphones on this iPhone 5 to help with canceling out noise while you're talking on the phone. The camera also got an upgrade. It's still an 8 megapixel, but it's made out of a new material that Apple calls sapphire crystal. It's supposed to be a better quality, so we just have to wait and see how well that works. I'm sure it'll be pretty good though. Your camera is also supposed to have better low light performance, and you will now have faster photo capture on this iPhone, which is extremely nice. The 1080p video camera has also been improved. It has better image stabilization and now can take pictures while taking a video, so that's pretty neat. One of the coolest features of this camera is the panorama mode, which allows you to take panoramic pictures. This is extremely nice. I'm really excited about this feature. Also, the FaceTime camera got an upgrade. It's now a 720p HD front-facing camera. This will also allow you to FaceTime over cellular that Apple's now allowed you to do. Now, some people are saying AT&T won't allow you to do this. I don't really know for sure, but I know this is really cool that you don't have to be over Wi-Fi anymore. You can now FaceTime over cellular, which is awesome. Also, the rumors did come true about the smaller dock connector. Apple is calling it Lightning. And it's pretty cool too. It's 80% smaller and it's reversible, so it can be plugged in either way. The iPhone 5 is going to be available in 2 colors, black and white, and it does have that nice 2-tone color that was rumored to have. The pricing also stays the same with a 2-year contract with your wireless provider. The 16GB is $199, the 32GB is $299, and the 64GB is $399. Also, you can now pre-order the iPhone on apple.com, and it'll be shipped to your residence on September 21st, which is next Friday, or you can pick it up at your nearest Apple store. The iPod line also got some updates. The iPod Nano now has a 2.5-inch multi-touch display, which is going to be great for watching videos on. It's going to be 5.4 millimeters thin. That's pretty thin, guys. And it will also have Bluetooth 4.0, which is going to be awesome because you can now sync it up to your car's radio and listen to your music over your speakers. It will also have an FM radio inside with a DVR function, which allows you to rewind or pause live radio. Now, as far as pricing goes for this new iPod Nano, it is going to be $149, and it can also be pre-ordered on Apple's website if you want to do so now. Also, Apple announced the new iPod Touch, which is extremely thin, and it's going to have a 4-inch display, just like the iPhone 5, but it will have the dual-core A5 processor. The camera on the iPod Touch will also be 5 megapixels along with a 1080p HD video camera and the 720p HD FaceTime camera, just like the iPhone 5 is going to have. Now, as far as pricing for this iPod Touch, it will be starting at $299 and up, and will be available in October, but you can pre-order it right now if you want to on apple.com. Also, Apple has designed some new earphones, or what they call earpods, and they're supposed to fit into your ear better and not fall out as easily. Now, these earpods will be coming with the iPhone 5, iPod Nano, and iPod Touch, or you can purchase them separately on the Apple Store. Okay guys, that's all I have. Let me know if this iPhone met your expectations, if you're going to pre-order it, what color you're going to get. I got the black 16 gigabyte at 4:30 a.m. this morning on Apple's website. I'm super pumped about it. And I'm also going to be doing an unboxing video when this iPhone does come in. So make sure you click the subscribe button here so you don't miss that video. And for those of you that may not know that's watching this video, I also do app reviews on this channel. These are free app reviews or apps that are in a price drop that are currently free. So thanks again for watching, guys. It's been Jonathan with Today's Free Apps. I'll see you next time.